Yoast is an amazing SEO plugin, but if you start optimizing Yoast without proper knowledge, you may end up with fatal website damages. I saw people to make some common mistakes. They de-index important pages from calling. Sometimes they over-optimize their posts, and as they don't have much idea on category and tags, they end up with creating duplicate contents on their website. So if you want to avoid these mistakes and optimize your website properly, please watch the full video. I have showed everything from scratch. I have also covered advanced topics so that you can configure your website like a professional. If you're stuck at any point, repeat the video or make a comment. I will reply as soon as possible. So let's start the tutorial. So you might be wondering that why do I need Yoast? So basically every website needs a SEO plugin to input some codes in the website so that the search engines like Google and Bing can understand about your website and its content. You can comment search engine crawlers which pages are supposed to show on search results and which not. You can always text manually, but this will require coding knowledge and huge time. So why take hassles when Yoast is here? So in this video, I'll cover what you need to know if you're new to Yoast SEO. You'll learn how to properly enter information in the configuration wizard and what the Yoast SEO meta box is and how it works and what you can do from the Yoast SEO dashboard. So watch carefully, we have many things to cover up. So let's start with downloading Yoast. Click on plugins from left WordPress menu bar. Click on add new. Search Yoast on search bar. Click install. Click activate to activate the plugin. Done. Pretty easy, right? Let's configure Yoast right now. I have grouped Yoast settings into 3 parts. At the first part, I'll show how to optimize your website from Yoast configuration wizard. If you install Yoast for the first time, you'll see SEO settings configuration. This is very basic but extremely useful configuration setup. By clicking the configuration wizard link, Yoast will give you a guide tool to help you set up all the basic SEO settings. Click on the link. Here you have to go through 6 stages to configure your website. At the first stage, you'll see environment. If your website is fully ready, then choose option A. If your website is under construction, choose option B and click next. Now you have to select a category that match with your business. I'm using a demo local business site, so I selected option D, a small offline business. Here you have to tell whether your business is about a person or an organization. This is very important because it is related to knowledge graph. In case if you don't know what is knowledge graph, basically it is the information that is presented to users in an info box next to the search results. So select your website type and fill all the information quickly. Now we landed on search engine visibility section. From here we can choose certain types of content to be allowed or disallowed from search engine indexing. 99% of time you want to keep the things default as a beginner, but I want to make some changes because I want search engines to index only my pages and posts, and for rest of the option I'm selecting no, as these contents came from my Thrive theme by default, so I don't want Google to show these contents on search results. But careful, don't change anything unless you're 100% sure about what you're doing. After finishing that, click on next. At the multiple author section, I choose no, and I think most of you will choose no as you're the only one who is going to publish content on your website. Otherwise, you can select yes. Next comes up the title settings. Give your website a name, keep it short. Let the title separated as it is. I'll talk about it later. On the next section, you don't have much to do except signing up for Yoast newsletter. You can do that if you want, or click next. Done. You have just completed a basic Yoast SEO setup. So congratulations. Now let's move to more advanced and interesting features that Yoast has. We'll complete this step by step. So stay with me. So now let's move to part 2, how to do advanced Yoast SEO setup from Yoast SEO dashboard. As of now, we configured basic SEO settings. The configuration was found under the dashboard tab. Now let's move to the feature tab. Don't change anything under this tab. Keep it as it is. Yoast provides you a free XML sitemap, which can be found down below. A XML sitemap acts as a good roadmap of your website that leads Google to all your important pages. XML sitemaps can be good for SEO as they allow Google to quickly find your essential website pages, even if your internal linking isn't perfect. To see your sitemap, click on the question mark icon and click on See the XML sitemap. Now you can see all the contents that are available for index. Next, click on Webmaster Tool tab. This is another great feature by Yoast. This feature allows you to verify your website for different search engines. If you don't verify your website won't be crawled and indexed by Google and other search engines. Means your all SEO activity go in vain if you don't verify your website. But the good news is, with using Yoast, you can verify your website within 5 minutes. I'm going to show you how you can verify your website with Google Search Console. Now click on Google Search Console link. A new tab will be opened. From here, click on Alternative Method. Click on HTML tag. Copy the tag back to Yoast and paste the tag on Google verification code bar and save it. Again, go back to Google Webmaster Tool and click on Verify. Done. Your website is now verified. Use the similar process to verify your website for all the search engines. You can also skip that if your only priority is Google search traffic. Now we'll move to next section under Yoast SEO, which is search appearance. From here we'll be covering more advanced topic of SEO. Repeat the video or ask a question in the comment section if you don't understand anything. Click on search appearance, click on content types. Here you'll see different types of contents that your website has. Mainly we focus on posts and pages. Click on Post tab. Of course, you want to show your blog post in search results, so keep it yes. And we like to show dates on our blog post because searchers like to read updated content. For example, if you search for the best gaming laptop, you can see the date at the beginning of the post. It increases the click-through rate because we believe this content is giving the most updated information. However, you can put it off if you don't update your contents regularly. Next, we got Yoast SEO Meta box. Always enable this feature. Below, you can see two most important element in SEO. Number 1 is SEO title. Number 2, meta description. So what is SEO title and meta description? So if we search for gaming laptop reviews, Google shows us 10 best results on the first page. Each and every result contains URL, headlines, and a short description. This headline is known as SEO title, and this short description is known as meta description. Generally, you'll see SEO title is created using the post title and website title. Website title is included because it helps to enhance branding. Many SEO professionals believe that it increases domain authority as well. To make a difference between post title and the website title, we use a separator. So the formula of writing SEO title is post title space separator space website title. Yoast gives a cool feature to apply this formula easily. Click on insert snippet variable, click on title, give a space, then again click on snippet variable, click on separator, give a space, then again click on snippet variable, then click on site title. So now every post you write, Yoast will automatically generate SEO title following the structure. If you want to insert SEO title and meta description manually, you can do that from use meta box under your blog post. Now let's move to meta description. Meta description is a little summary about your post that you have to write under 160 characters. I prefer to keep this field empty and write meta description manually from your Yoast meta box, which is available under every post and page. However, if you want to save your time, insert this snippet variable. This will automatically generate meta description for every post, though I don't recommend this method. Please note that nowadays Google automatically generates meta description for its users. But don't think that the importance of meta description is gone. It is still in use and can help you greatly if you can write it properly. So here is a quick tip to find more snippet variables. Click on the question mark. Click on the second option, Yoast SEO search appearance variable. Here you'll find lots of variables that you can try. Now click on Page tab. Here keep the same settings as post. The only thing I do in addition is turn off the date preview option because I don't want to show published dates of my pages. Under the Page tab, you will see different types of contents depending on your theme template. Keep the default settings if you don't have any idea on this. Then click Save Changes. Now click on General tab. Here we don't have anything new. From here you can choose the separator. I believe you already understood what is separator and why it is necessary. Select the one you like. Next you got noise gap settings. I've already told you the details during the basic configuration. If you haven't done the configuration, you can do it now from here. Click the Save Changes and move to Media tab. Keep the Media tab as it is. You don't have to change anything here. Click on the next tab, Taxonomies. WordPress uses taxonomies for content grouping. The most common and default taxonomies in WordPress are categories and tags, but it is also possible to create a custom taxonomies. You don't have to worry about this right now. Just go to category, toggle the switch to yes for show categories in search results. Categories are very important for e-commerce site. Keep this thing as it is for now. You can change this later according to your SEO needs. Now move to tags. We don't want search engines to crawl tags because tags pages create duplicate and thin content. So toggle the switch to no. Next, click on Archives tab. Personally, I like to disable author and date archives. You can enable them if you want. Next, go to breadcrumbs settings. Breadcrumbs are navigational feature that looks something like this. They're generally regarded as positive for helping users navigate your site. In this section, you can enable them via Yoast SEO, but you will also need to add a small code snippet to your theme in order to get the breadcrumb feature working. I'm not going to show you how to do it because you may mess up with your theme coding. Secondly, nowadays Google shows breadcrumbs on search results automatically, so don't worry about this at this moment. Next, move to RSS tab. RSS has many uses, but in Yoast RSS settings exist because unfortunately there are scraper sites that republish content from other sites without their permission. If they republish your content, they usually don't link back to your site. This leads to duplicate content problems in search results, and because of this, a scraper site with a bit more authority than your blog would simply outrank you with your own content. But don't worry, default Yoast settings has everything to protect you from the thieves, so don't change anything here unless you're sure about it. Now let's move to social settings under SEO tab. You just have to copy and paste your social ID here and save it once you are done. Finally, the tools area lets you access various types of editors as well as an option to import or export your Yoast SEO settings easily. One helpful thing that you can do here is edit your WordPress site's robots.txt file right from your dashboard. There is no need to SFTP into your site. Robots.txt is a very important file for your WordPress. A robot.txt file tells search engine crawlers which pages or files the crawler can or can't request from your site. If you insert wrong command, Google and other search engines may de-index your website. But the good news is Yoast auto-generated robot.txt is perfect for the most of the website. So don't do anything here unless you're 100% sure what you're doing. You will also see .htaccess file. Don't do any editing here. If you need to do any editing in future, must take backup your website first. Next we got bulk editor. This feature allows you to edit SEO title and meta description for every post and pages from this single page. This feature is very useful when you have lots of old contents and you want to do a quick audit to check which page or post has SEO title and description and which don't. Next we have two new features like text link counter and SEO data. Text link counter basically just counts the link, and SEO data according to yours is speed up your website, though I don't got any proof of that. But when you install Yoast for the first time, you will see one link. Just click on it and you're good to go. Now we are moving to part 3, what the Yoast SEO Meta box is and how does it work. Just go to any post or pages, you will see the Yoast Meta box. The Meta box appears underneath the WordPress editor. Its exact location depends on your other plugins and themes. If you're using the new WordPress block editor, you can find this on the right hand sidebar as well. On a day-to-day basis, the Yoast SEO Meta box is where you'll interact with the plugin the most. There are 3 different ways to interact with the Meta box. First one is SEO tab, then the readability tab and the social tab. The SEO tab lets you switch between snippet preview, focus keyphrase, advanced options and cornerstone content. Readability tab lets you access readability analysis. Social tab lets you access additional settings for social media. So let's start with SEO tab. The SEO tab is mostly about how well optimized your content is for the search engines. In the focus keyphrase area, you can enter a focus keyword to optimize your content. Essentially, you'll want to perform some basic keyword research to find the keyword that people are searching for. Then you plug that keyword into this box and Yoast will analyze your content to see how well optimized your post is for the specific keyword. It will tell you both what you're doing well and what needs to be improved. If you're using the premium version of Yoast, you can also add a related keyword. It is important to remember that the Yoast focus keyphrase doesn't help you to rank in Google. It's only advised to help you optimize your content. The second area, the content optimization tab, is snippet preview. You can click on the edit snippet button to manually edit your content SEO title and meta description. You'll see a live preview at the top as you edit the information. This information is important because it's what will show up in Google's organic search results. Next, we got some advanced information. Most of the time you won't ever look at the advanced tab, but if you want to stop Google from indexing this specific piece of content, or in other words, allow or disallow search engines from showing it in search results, or specify a canonical URL to avoid duplicate content, then this is where you can do this. We also got Cornerstone content. You can choose whether or not to designate the post as Cornerstone content. The Cornerstone content is the core of your website. It consists of the best and most important article on your site, the pages or posts you want to rank highest in the search engines. You can then easily sort by your Cornerstone content in the post and pages list. Next, we have readability analysis. Essentially, it tries to gauge how readable your content will be to human visitors and then makes some suggestions for how to improve your content's readability. These suggestions are not perfect, so don't feel like you need to get a perfect score. Next, we got social media tab. In this social tab, you can manually configure how your content will look when it is shared on Facebook or Twitter. Most of the time, you don't need to do anything manually because the information for each and post is automatically generated by the Yoast based on your SEO title and the contents feature image. But if you want to override those defaults, this is where you can do it. Hello guys, thank you for watching my video. If you don't understand anything, please do comment. I will reply as soon as possible. By the way, I'm Paul Rafael Gomes, owner of Benwillads. This is my first video on YouTube. If you like my video, please like and share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe my channel because I will upload more and more awesome video. So stay tuned.